My name is Curtis Vandenberg, and today we're in Bakersfield, California at Vandenberg Dairy. We're partnership together along with my parents. Dad just took off in that tractor right there. So we're only about 100 miles north of Los Angeles right here. So pretty much all of our milk goes down over the hill into Los Angeles. 15 million people just over that hill. Family started with my grandfather. After he got out of World War II, he kind of started milking cows in Southern California. And then Dad kind of took it over when he got old enough. And then 2004, we decided to sell the dairy down there and move to Bakersfield. It's been here for 15 years now. We've done some upgrades, along the way as we've been here too. Added some soakers and cow cooling. Cow comfort is definitely our biggest thing we can control. If we can keep the cows comfortable, as it gets hotter, as the temperature heats up, try and keep them cool. In the wintertime, we try and keep them, dry and keep bedding underneath them. And we definitely see huge returns as we keep their cow comfort level higher. Yeah, so our milking parlor, we have 2 double 40s, so I can milk 160 cows at one time. We do milk cows 3 times a day. Components are huge. So starting in 2009, we put a plan in place that we're gonna try and make high component Holsteins. Now this last spring, we had over a 4.0 butterfat, and we're gonna try and make a year where we have entire year over a 4.0 butterfat. We're about 10 years into genomics right now with the dairy industry. The reliabilities get a lot more accurate. Bulls aren't changing as much. It's really interesting to see as you go forward with genomics, the animals that tested really high as a calf, now that they are getting older, and starting to milk and perform, that genomic test is very accurate. So we've actually been pretty heavy into using genomic bulls now for the last 8 or 9 years. I think out of the top 13 proven bulls in the breed, we're milking daughters out of 10 of them. Today with registered Holsteins. I think they're definitely dual purpose. There's a lot of options available with them. They make pretty good meat. You're able to make some value-added animals there. I think they're very efficient. I think they make a lot of pounds of product. So when you start talking about fat and protein, they definitely make a lot of pounds of fat, pounds of protein, and that's what we're ultimately after. So we're a complete herd. So basically we classify for sure once a year. Sometimes we'll add on, do twice a year. We'll add cows onto set programs. We also involved with the TriStar program. So basically all that information ends up back with Holstein. It shows up on a pedigree. Kind of trying to make it full circle. You want to get in on this?
Looks like I am.
We're going to the commodity barn.
All right, I'll meet you over there.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, so this is some of that corn that I was talking about that we'll cut here about 4th of July. And pretty much within 24 hours after we cut it, we'll have the ground turned over and planting corn again. So this is our commodity barn. It's kind of where all the rations happen, where all the feeding takes place. We have all these products here: almond hulls, minerals, safflower meal, soybean meal, mill run canola, cottonseed, kind of all products that humans can't eat, that a cow can eat and turn into food for a human. So these are almond hulls. When they shake those off the tree, they bring them into an almond huller and they separate all of that. And we're able to feed the almond hulls back to cattle. Some of the largest carrot growers in the United States are in Bakersfield, so we of course feed their products. There's a lot of onions that are grown and processed in Bakersfield. Onion will look perfectly fine. It'll just have a funny bump on the side or an odd shape, and it doesn't end up in the supermarket. It ends up as cattle feed. So a ruminant's a pretty incredible animal, what they can eat and digest and turn into milk. 5-year plan, 10-year plan, I want to be right here where we're standing, milking cows still. I definitely want to try to continue to have a better herd than what I have right now. So I'm a father. I have 2 little kids, Case and Tessa. I'm married to my wife, Stacy, for 7 years. And we're definitely excited to see if the next generation will take over. I hope someday they grow up and enjoy cattle as much as I do. I hope they have the opportunity to be here and milk cows. That's what they want to do.